Hey guys, how you doing today? Mini Bike Mike's. Today is Tuesday, June 18th, and next Wednesday on June 26th, me and the boys head out on our 750, 800 mile excursion around Lake Michigan on our little mini bikes. And I think we're kind of prepared. I've got all 4 bikes done. I did not really film bike number 4. It's just a CL70. Basically the exact same bike that bike number 3 was. So I didn't really film any of that. You can go back and watch video number 3 on that one. They're about the same. But I think we're prepared. I think we're ready to go. There is one thing that I certainly hope we don't get a lot of when we take out on this trip. And that is what's going on out here today. I hope we don't have to ride in that. I hope next week when we take off, we have good weather. We're all prepared. We've all got our, rain gear, and we're mentally prepared if we have to, because there is no holding back. Once we take off on this trip, we have destinations we have to be at every day, and so if it's raining, it's raining. We just got to ride. I'll show you what I'm up to today. Well, as you can see, I've got my CT110 back up on the table, and it's pretty much ready to go, but I've got a couple little tweaks I'd like to do to it since I've got, right at a week to do them. One of the things I've already done, I didn't film it at all, I put some longer shocks on the back to give me, and they're a little, I don't know what the rate is on them, but they seem to handle the weight a little bit better, and they lift the back end up, so when I do sit on it and squat it, with all the tools and all the goodies that I'm going to have in the back here, I was a little bit worried about overloading it, getting too close to the rear tire. So hopefully we don't have that problem now. The other thing I want to tackle now, any of you guys that have had these little horizontal 12-volt engines, you know that the stator, it's good, but it doesn't really keep up if you run full lights. If you're trying to run headlights and turn signals and all those things, it has a hard time keeping up with the lights and charging the battery. Now, I've never used LED lights, but I decided to, since we're going to go on this, long trip with these bikes, and I don't want to put a trickle charger on the battery every night, I decided to check into LEDs. Thought, well, maybe that might save some power on the lights, and so that's what we're going to do. I went on Amazon or eBay or someplace, I'll look for the links, and I bought an LED headlight bulb, and that should fit right in to the housing. And then I've got an LED 1157 bulb that should fit in the tail light. Now, I thought before I change those, I might go ahead and fire this up, and let's check the voltage with the traditional bulbs in it and then see what we gain with these. So before we fire it up, let's go ahead and look at this. I've put one of these little Amazon, it's a USB charger, and it also has like a voltmeter on it. So this bike, right now, the battery, not running or anything, no lights, nothing on it, it says the battery's at 12.3 volts. So let's fire it up and see if we can, you know what, I'm gonna have a hard time doing that and holding on to it. Hang on a second, let's see if that'll work. Fuel on. Yeah, fuel's on. Nope. She's not warmed up. Okay, at idle, it looks like it's 14.6 volts, so it is charging, but I don't have any lights on. Tail light's not on. Headlight's not on. So 14.8, so it is charging. So let's turn the lights on. headlight, tail light. Okay, so it dropped down. Now it's only doing 12.2. And from my experience, that will continue to drop slightly as you ride. I'd really like, see there's already down to 12 at idle. I'd really like to get that back up into the 13, 14 volt range. So now I'm going to take a minute and we're going to swap out the headlight and the taillight bulb. All right, so I've taken a couple minutes to change the headlight bulb and the taillight bulb. Once again, before we fire it up. So we're at 12.3 volts without it running. That's what the battery currently is at. I think it said, say 14.6 or something. It was charging. Now it's at 14.3, 14.5, there we go. All right, and then I'm gonna turn the headlights on. And when I did that with the standard bulbs, I believe it dropped down to what, 12.2? Got bulbs on. And look at that, we've maintained the 14 volts. So hopefully we won't have to put a trickle charger on our battery every night. So we'll see how that works. I'll put links to the headlight bulb that I got off of eBay. The taillight bulb I just bought down at O'Reilly's. You can just buy those off the shelf at O'Reilly's. It's an 1157 LED. Now this headlight bulb also fits in one of these buckets as long as you have the headlight ring that has the replaceable style bulb. You can run it in that bucket also. So there you go. That's what I'm working on today. I got one more thing to do, and I need to build I want to secure those pack out boxes, so let me work on that next. Well, I really didn't film any of this that I did, but I'll bring you guys in to kind of show you the finished product. Before I show it to you, I got to admit, I am not really that concerned with us breaking down or having any issues while we're riding. Aside from a catastrophic engine failure, we should be able to fix just about anything that happens on the road. It may slow us down a bit, but I believe that I'll have enough parts and so forth, other than a full, complete engine, that we should be, within a matter of minutes, back up and going. My biggest concern on this whole trip is somebody stealing our stuff. Maybe that's as I've gotten older and I'm an old man, that's a concern of mine. So I've actually got a cable to be able to tie the bikes all together at night. Like if we happen to stay at a hotel, out in the parking lot, these bikes are pretty easy for somebody to lift up and put in the back of a truck, and away they go. So hopefully if I tie the four of them together, that makes it a little bit more difficult. When we get up to Lake Superior to Pictured Rock, we're taking a little boat tour, so we're gonna have to leave the bikes. I'm a little bit worried about somebody snatching the pack out boxes off the back. I really don't want to lose all my tools and the things I have in there. So what I've done is I contacted my son up at the steel shop and I gave him a drawing for a piece of aluminum that fit over top of these pack out boxes. It's just light enough that it's got some flex to it that I can move it a little bit and get it to clear. I put a piano hinge on the back side, and then I've got a couple holes here that I can lock it down, and hopefully that will secure and make me sleep better or whatever, or feel better as we're away from the bike, that nobody's taking our stuff. So let me bring you in. I'll show you a little bit closer what it looks like. Now I realize that what I've done here, if somebody wants this stuff, they're going to take it. I hopefully I've done just enough to deter an honest thief from trying to take it. But here's the piece that I have bent up, and then I put a piano hinge on this side. And like I showed you, I've got a couple locks that I'm gonna lock it around this rack so you can't just open this up. But it flexes enough and will fold down to there. And now we can get to the boxes, and if we need to get to tools or whatever. I painted it red so that hopefully it wouldn't get as hot as being that shiny aluminum or reflecting as much. And then because my paint job didn't look that great, I thought, you know what, I'll sticker it up. So up here, I just put different stickers that I've gotten from parts suppliers or people that helped with the build. Here I got online and ordered some YouTube and Instagram and Facebook stickers. And then I've actually got one more coming that is the YouTube symbol, and it says at Mini Bike Mike or whatever at Mini Bike Mike, my YouTube, how you reach me on there. So hopefully if somebody's traveling along, following us, you know, now they'll know how to reach us and complain to me and say, hey, you slowing us down, get the hell out of the way. So, but hopefully somebody sees all this and goes to YouTube and says, oh yeah, that's fun, let's follow that. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Thanks for following along. Just a real quick video today just to get something out there. And we will, in about a week, we will head out, and then you should start seeing some videos. I'll probably post, you know, some day-to-day posting stuff. So all right, hang on just one second. Okay, real quickly. I typically don't do this. I don't like to do it. I'm completely out of my comfort level to do it. But as we go on this trip, I'm going to be doing daily posts or daily shorts videos, and then we will save all the footage until after we get back, all the video footage after we get back from the ride, and then we will start assembling videos of our adventure on that. But during the days that we're out on the ride, you know, if we get funny stuff and, you know, things that happen that I think you guys might want to see, I'll be posting on the YouTube channel you know, pictures or, you know, like a post or the shorts videos. Now, if you're not subscribed, you might not see that. You might not get the notifications and know that I've done that. So here is my, you know, 3 or 4 times a year plea to subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you'll get those updates. You'll see when I've posted something, and you can follow along. So guys, have a great day. I'll see you on the next video.